Welcome back. In the previous video, we explored what astrology actually is, and how it began with careful observation of patterns in the sky. In this video, I want to take a closer look at where astrology actually came from. The roots of astrology go back more than 4,000 years to the earliest civilizations that began systematically studying the heavens. One of the most important of these civilizations was Babylonia in ancient Mesopotamia. Babylonian scholars were extraordinary observers of the sky. Over many centuries, they recorded the movements of the sun, the moon, and the visible planets with remarkable precision. Clay tablets discovered by archaeologists show that they carefully tracked eclipses, planetary cycles, and other celestial events, building a detailed record of astronomical observations. But the Babylonians were not only interested in predicting celestial events. They also believed the heavens could reveal information about events on Earth. In the earliest forms of astrology, celestial phenomena were interpreted as omens, signs connected with political events, weather patterns, or the fortunes of rulers and kingdoms. Over time, these observations became more systematic. Scholars began to notice repeating cycles in planetary motion and to associate those cycles with particular kinds of events. Eventually, this observational tradition evolved into a more structured system. One of the most important developments was the creation of the zodiac, a 12-part division of the sky marking the path of the sun through the stars over the course of a year. Elements of personal astrology may already have appeared in simple form in Babylonian practice, but the system became far more developed in the centuries that followed. During the last centuries before the Common Era, Babylonian sky knowledge encountered the philosophical traditions of the Greek world and the long-standing astronomical traditions of Egypt. This exchange took place especially in Alexandria, one of the great intellectual centers of the ancient world. Out of this cultural meeting emerged what historians now call Hellenistic astrology. During this period, astrologers developed many techniques still used today, including the idea of constructing a birth chart based on the time and place of a person's birth. Astrology spread widely throughout the Mediterranean world and was practiced by scholars, physicians, philosophers, and advisors to rulers. One sign of how deeply astrology was embedded in ancient culture appears in the Gospel of Matthew, which begins with the story of the three magi, astrologers who interpret a celestial sign as marking the birth of Christ. Whether the story is historical or symbolic, it reflects how familiar astrology was to the people of that time. By the early centuries of the Common Era, astrology had become a sophisticated intellectual tradition. In the next video, we'll look at what happened next, and why astrology eventually lost its place in mainstream Western intellectual life.